covering Flint, Saginaw, Bay City, and Midland. This is ABC 12 News at 5.
Putting food on the table is becoming a challenge.
But for one Bay County family, the economic downturn couldn't have come at a worse time. They're facing the biggest hurdle of their lives.
Our Cheryl Coonan sat down with Bruce and Harleigh Wells to talk about the leukemia diagnosis of their 2-year-old Harleigh and their recent job loss, to learn just how they are making it through a rough economy.
Little Harleigh Wells turns 3 in September. Most families would be looking forward to party planning, but for the Wells family, life was turned upside down earlier this year.
She was diagnosed with B-cell acute lymphoblastic leukemia, which is BALL is what they call it. She was diagnosed in April. We are about in the middle of the interim maintenance phase. So we still have about 2 years left of treatment.
Making weekly trips to Ann Arbor for Harleigh's treatment has become a way of life and will be for the next couple of years.
To be honest with you, it's still surreal. Like, even though we go to her treatments every week, it's still just, we can't believe it.
And as consumer debt tops $16 trillion, inflation reaching its highest levels in decades, and some experts concerned about a recession, the challenges facing the Wells family are almost unbearable.
We try to bring, either if we can't pack a meal, we have to eat a meal while we're there, or sometimes 2 meals, just depends on what time her appointments are and the procedure she has done.
Shortly before Harleigh's diagnosis, Bruce and Harleigh both lost their jobs at an auto shop in Reese, and they say gas alone costs them over $200 a month, a lot on a limited budget.
So there's not much sacrificing that we can do.
Like others, their water bill has doubled in the past month, and things like packing food and staying with Harleigh in her room rather than other accommodations are things the Wells family have grown accustomed to, not to mention medical costs, which are projected to see an overall increase of 6.5% this year.
It's difficult.
Just try to look past the bad stuff, and this isn't going to last, and just keep moving forward. That's all we can do.
In Essexville, Cheryl Coonan, ABC 12 News.
Cheryl, thank you. The Wells family tells us after Harleigh's treatment ends in July of 2024, she will need to be evaluated regularly for 5 years before she can be deemed cancer-free.